Hey y'all, it's Making, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 23 of Fruit Baskets. And I gotta say, well, this episode didn't do much in the way of plot progression because a good bit of it was Toru getting a cold because she got overstressed because she has to take a makeup exam despite the efforts of Yuki helping her out and all that. While there wasn't much way in that standpoint, I like how at the very least it actually helped further develop Toru's character relationships with some of the Yuki and Kyo. In addition, there was also this really sweet scene in the middle where you have Kisa and Momoji and Hattori visit Toru to check up on her, and that was hella cute. So while we didn't get much in the way of story progression, we get a lot when it came to the character development standpoint. So this episode was still strong. But despite that, this episode still had a decent amount of plot progression because at the end of the episode, we do have Sisho actually visit the Soma household. So this episode did not dig around either because I'm assuming something major is going to happen pretty soon. So I did appreciate that. And the episode still has some nice comedy where the sequences with Kagura, some of them were pretty funny in a way. And then the sequences where Toto doesn't want to make people go through efforts for her were also kind of adorable and stuff like that. And the dialogue was pretty nice too. Some of the lines that stood out as being really funny was when Toru was all like, I like Summer because I can work extra hours. So things like that made the dialogue nice and it really made it stand out. So from a story standpoint, even though we didn't make much in the way of plot progression, it was only a decent amount, the script was pretty darn great. So, as always, so I'm going to give it props to that. And additionally, from a character standpoint, this episode did a lot because, for one, it made Kagura more than just a character that just punches shit. Because I like the way where they mention that with Kagura. There's something about the past that might make Kyo cry, but she's not going to tell him at all. At least I'm assuming not yet. So I do like that, showing that there's more to her than meets the eye. And additionally, Toto did mention that there's a change towards Kagura because she hasn't visited as much and she's slightly distancing herself from Kyo. So I kind of like that too because now that Toto mentioned this, she's got a point. We haven't seen Kagura in quite a while. So I like how this episode also shows up Kagura going through some character development. And on top of that, I like the amount of character development you see for Yuki because you see him care more about Toto, like when he makes a notebook so that Toto can study while she's sick, and then she mentioned that they can study it together when she gets better. That scene was adorable. And you get to see some Kyo character development because he doesn't want to see Toru sick, and Kyo, the scene where he's cooking for Toto was hella sweet because it shows you as the episodes progress, he's caring more and more about Toru, and that's hella sweet, you know? Because it's actually a big thing when someone's willing to actually make food for you when you're sick. That tells you how much they actually give a shit. And I like that because you get to see more of Kyo's gentleness and all that, and I really love that. And that's why I thought there was also some nice character development for Kyo. And then, in addition to that, what I also enjoyed about this episode was you get to see how much more some of the other Soma family members are caring about Toru too, because you had Hattori go to check up on Toru's health, and you had Kisa and Momoji visit too, and you had Momoji cover for Toru and actually work in her place. Like, all those sequences were great because they actually help make the episodes where Kisa was introduced, Moji was introduced, or Hattori was introduced, or whenever they had moments, it makes it have much more gravitas because it shows you how much they actually give a shit. And I really love that. And retroactively makes the previous episodes better. And it'll actually increase the rewatch value of this series also. Because it'll make you just look back and be like, damn, what I thought their progression of Toru's friendship with some of these other characters would go from when they were first introduced to now. And that's character development. And that's why I felt this episode did phenomenal from a character standpoint. And aside from that, Animation and art were beautiful and cute as always, and I really love it, I gotta say. And the voice performances in the soundtrack was good, and that's why I'm gonna rate episode 23 a 9 out of 10. Honestly, this episode just hit it out of the park in multiple departments, and I cannot wait to see more. Anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment down your thoughts on the episode in the comment section below. Rate the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching, everyone. Be sure to rate the video, comment, subscribe if y'all want to, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great and safe day, y'all. Bye-bye.